Hey guys, James Saint here. So today we're going to talk about the GoPro 9, the Media Mod Kit. Is this something that you should buy for your new GoPro 9? Okay, so what we'll do first, we'll compare some video with the GoPro 9 and the Media Mod with and without the wind screen compared to the internal microphone to see does this actually sound better than the internal microphone. And then if you need to know how to put your GoPro into this cage and how to take your door on and your door off of your GoPro 9, stick around. After the comparison videos, we'll go over how to do that. If you know how to take the door off from the GoPro 8, it's very similar, which is very different. I also have a quick little video on the GoPro 7. There's a little trick to getting your door on and off on the GoPro 7. So let's do some test video to see what this sounds like with and without the Media Mod case and with and without the wind attenuator, the dead cat, the microphone screen, whatever you choose to call it. And let's see how it stacks up against the built-in mic that comes with the GoPro 9. Well, that's pretty good. Voice command, and this is with the Media Mod. Using the microphone inside with the camera off at a 45 degree and the TV is on in front of me. Let's see if it takes out some of the TV noise. So this is with the GoPro Mod case and with the wind screen on. GoPro, stop recording. Alright, and so here we are recording without the Media Mod and just the microphone that's built into the camera. The TV's still on in the background. I also forgot the dryer is on, not too far away. I can hear it. So we'll see. And now the air conditioning just turned on. So we'll take a listen and compare the two to see is there any difference. And this is indoors. And so we'll take a look and see this is indoors and this is the GoPro without the Media Mod. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, so here we are recording with the Media Mod on with the windscreen, and I have one thing I do like about this is that I can put the it has cold shoe on top and the sides, so I have a light on. Now here we are recording still with the waterfall behind the camera, the Media Mod on with the windscreen to see if this improves taking care of any sound. Let's take the windscreen off. It just pops off. So here's the windscreen. Waterfall's behind the camera. Windscreen is off. Using the Media Mod, and here we are. Media Mod, windscreen off with the waterfall in front of the camera. Okay, and so this is an example of recording. I'm outside in open shade and I'm standing by the pool, which has this waterfall which makes a lot of noise. And so yeah, there's the noisy waterfall. Let me get a better light on me. So this is without the Media Mod. This is just a built-in microphone. Alright, so here we have the Media Mod with the windscreen on while we're rolling around outside on the Segway, seeing how it does with the wind. So if the Media Mod helps mitigate the wind. So we'll see if this works. So here we are from an angle. Now it's a little bit away and then as we come around. So we'll see how when I talk, if this, because the wind's really blowing in my face as I'm riding down here doing this. So let's go back the other way. Okay, and so here we are to see how this works. And I do like that I can mount the light, so this is really nice. So this is with the Media Mod on and with the windscreen on. So now what we'll do is pop the windscreen off. Alright, and that's with the dead cat or the windscreen or whatever you want to call it. So it's off, and now as I pick up speed, So I'm going full speed again with the windscreen off, with the media mod on. Nice that I can mount the light, but the windscreen is off, and we'll see if this sounds any different. So let's go the other way real quick. All right, still with the media mod and with the windscreen off, to see if this helps stop with the help stop the wind noise. All right, and let's try it without. Let's get to a point where we don't have. Let's make sure we don't get run over here. And we'll try it with the media mod taken off, and to see how the internal microphone works. GoPro stop recording. Okay, so now we are recording with the media mod off, and this is just the internal. This is the internal microphone that comes on the GoPro 9. So, of course, now with the media mod off, I can't have the light on. So let's go down the same strip and see how it compares. Of course, the sun is near setting. Whatever, it's 10 till, it's 1849. 1849, so the sun is setting, but the light's not much different than it was when I had the light on the media mod. So really nice there. So let's turn around, go the other way. So this is without the media mod. This is just the internal microphone on the GoPro. So we'll see how this sounds. Who knows? Maybe I've seen reviews where the media mod microphone doesn't work as well. Maybe it works better, maybe it works worse. So we'll play them back side by side and make sure I don't get run over here, and then see what you guys think. See if you think one is better than the other. Okay. We are filming in 5K, 30 frames. I'm not on linear. This is wide. So I just want to see what wide looks like. All right, so here this is. We'll look at it from a couple different angles. It's a cage that opens up on one side. You pull down, just like the door on the side of the GoPro, you pull down on this little lever, and that pops up, and your GoPro slides in through here. Now, for your GoPro 9 to fit in here, you have to take the door off your GoPro 9, because it makes a connection, one in here, and two, it won't fit with the door to close. So let's look at this from above. Okay, so on the GoPro Media Mod for the Hero 9, once you take it out, comes with a set of instructions, and this is the cage that you get. So there is a windscreen that merely just can pop off, and you have a built-in microphone, directional mic, only on one side. Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake. Is you have a directional mic, a smaller mic on the back, larger mic on the front, and we'll do some tests to see how this sounds, if it really helps with the wind. So for this media mod to work, the side, additionally there are two cold mounts so that you can slide on a light, you can slide on a microphone. If you want an additional microphone mount for the side, maybe you want two lights. You can access the buttons to record, you can access the back of your screen, you can access the front of your screen, and then you can the top record button or to turn the GoPro on or off. But the way the media mod kit works is that you pull down on this notch that sticks out, just like when you open up your GoPro, the side door. Pull down on it and lift up. Now, for your GoPro to fit in here, there is a connection that it makes once you take the door off. So, to me, that's one of the drawbacks, because two things. One, You take the door off the same way you just opened up this. You pull down on this notch and this pops open. So you have to keep up with your door once you take your door off. So that's a bit of a hassle. And the way you take the door off, and I'll show you in another video outside where there may be better lighting. But this door, GoPro says put it horizontally and just pull off gently. I pull that way and I pull up a little bit and out a little bit, and the door pops off. So what you're popping it off, there is a metal rod right here. It's mounting on this metal rod. And there's some grooves right here that go over that rod. So the door just has a slash that you have to hook with your fingernail and pull down. And then that releases the door. So the door opens and closes so that you can access your battery, your SD card, and the USB-C. If you're going to put without taking the door off, the way it goes back on, you pull down on this part of the door so that it clears the bottom, and then snap it back in place. Make sure that it's secure. But if you want to take it off, pull down on that, pull it out. And the manual says while it's horizontal, gently pull. I kind of pull out and up a little bit, and then that pops off. So it's very different from the Hero 7, but very similar to the Hero 8. So the way it goes back on is that you just line up that groove there with that bar there, and it just, you gently, I'm right-handed, I got to switch to my right hand, line this up and press it back on, and then it goes back on. So again, you gently pull it off, and I pull up a little bit because just pulling out straight like the book says makes it hard. And then you just line the groove up with the bar, and then it just pops back on. To close the door, you have to, this little latch has to clear the bottom of the door, so just push down on it and then push it up to lock it into place. Now, very different from the GoPro 7. If you're taking the GoPro 7 off, there's a little trick, because a lot of times I just have the door off completely. So you push in, let me put it back on here. You push in that button and pull down. And the same thing, if you want to take it off, you just kind of pull up and out a little bit. Now, on the 7, this is movable. So this is movable here. So when you want to put it back on, you can't get it back on if this is locked in place down here. You cannot get it to attach the same way. So what you have to do is push this forward, and now you can get to that groove. Very difficult to get to the groove, if not impossible, because this part of the door blocks it. So I'm just pushing this up. That exposes the groove. There's the bar I'm going to hook it onto. I just line it up and gently press up, and then it's back in place. So now that this side is exposed, you have your battery and your SD card is here. Now this merely slides into. You can only slide in one way because this hole here is met by this part here. So this slides in. Kind of give it a little squeeze to set it in there. And just like when you shut your door, you have to pull the door down. You have to get this lip over and hooked into. You can press, but it's best to pull up and push in, and then make sure that your door is secure so that it fits. So then you also still have access to the flip down mounts so that you can mount it on whatever, GoPro type tripod that you have. And then to disassemble this, again, you would just pull down on this latch straight down, and this door swings open. Just grab the edges of the mount and push out your GoPro. Might be a little easier if you hook on behind the screen and pop it out that way. Oh, you do have to you have to fold the legs down. It won't slide out if you don't fold the legs down. It won't clear the cage, and that just pops out. And then you got to remember where you put your door. So the way the door pops on, you're aiming for that metal bar, you're aiming for that groove. Now, unlike the GoPro 7, this is not movable, so you don't have to worry about that. And I can show you on the GoPro 7, you have to move this. You have to move this or you'll never get the door back on. But this just merely lines up and then it pushes in and your door is on. And then to re-secure your door, close it, push down and in, and then pop. And then make sure your door is really on there so that you don't lose your battery or your SD card, or if you're submerging it in water, that you want it protected from water. That is not a door, by the way. That's a little water drain, so that is not a door. All right, so there we have the comparison videos and the information about the device. So does this sound better? Well, it's kind of a mixed bag. Where this does excel, the Media Mod excels with wind suppression. So this sounded so much better than when I was riding around in a windy condition. This was excellent. Now, does this Media Mod sound better than the internal microphone on the GoPro 9? Kind of mixed results. In my personal opinion, I thought the voice audio was better with the Media Mod, but this device picked up more of the external sounds that I didn't want to hear, like the traffic driving by the back of my house or the waterfall. Now, the internal microphone on the GoPro 9, the voice audio was not as good as the Media Mod, but it did better at not picking up the noise I didn't want to hear. So it depends in what situation are you going to use this. If you're going to use it for wind suppression, this works great. If you're going to use this, the GoPro 9 or the GoPro 9 with the Media Mod in a noisy situation, well, probably neither one works well. You're going to need some other solution, a lavalier mic, a shotgun mic, an external mic, some other solution than this, because this does not do a good job of drowning out the external noise. So these are just my personal opinions on the Media Mod. Do I like it? Do I think it's worth it? It's about $79. Yes, I do. I like the ability to mount a light on here, the ability to mount two lights. I like the wind suppression. So it just depends what you're going to use it for. All right, guys, thanks so much. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. It would help my channel. And if you found the information useful or helpful, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do, remember to turn on notifications so that you don't miss when the next video comes out. All right, guys, thanks so much, and we'll see you on the next video.